The theme of the second one is a dame to kill for. What
Right.
what makes the perfect dame?
The perfect body. No, but it's not just that. It's also an attitude, I think, you know. And I think you have to sort of know that these are throwbacks to the styles of the 50s, you know, the film noir kind of very sexy, saxophony kind of jazzy motif.
Shooting with green screen is it just focuses you because you have nothing to look around at that's going to distract you. So basically, you're just with the characters, and you hone in on them, they hone in on you, and then the drawers come in and draw around us. That's great.
I know not everyone got to shoot with everyone. You shot with Josh, though, right?
Josh, Mickey Rourke, and Ava.
You got to shoot with the main dame to kill for in the film.
I was her protector.
Yeah. Well,
And her punisher. it's really interesting. It's very unique.
It is really unique. What do you think makes the perfect dame?
The perfect dame,
I love you. You look great. Good seeing you.
the ability to carry on a conversation,
Oh yeah, the cold water talent.
to look beautiful without having to, do too much to be beautiful.
It's weird because I was talking to my son about this, and actually I'm a really nice, mellow guy. So, but fun. So if you like me as a villain, then you're gonna like me in this movie. This is fun.
Yeah, you're very scary. So how is it coming back for the second time? I have to imagine working with the green screen. Did it evolve a little bit the second time around?
You know what? It was it was a lot easier this time. The first time it was like, what is all this stuff? And now it's just like, I don't know, putting on a great old suit or something because it fit really well. And I was really looking so forward to doing the film because I had such a good time the first time around. And I really had a great time cooking with Robert and doing the whole thing. I'm a Texan originally, and so to be there, it was like old home week, and I just felt really relaxed and doing great material, and Frank's stuff is just brilliant.
I mean, that's what's great about all of what Frank Miller does is all of his women are very strong female, sort of out of this world characters. It was really fun to be able to come down and play for a day. I'm very blessed to be on Heart of Dixie, but it made it really challenging to come back and do the sequel because I only got to go for one day. So, but it was really a really fun, wild experience. I was acting to all pieces of tape. There was nobody cast at the time. I literally was cast it was just myself, Rosario, Jessica, and Mickey, and that was it. And I flew down on the first day, the only day that I could be there. And they're like, we don't know who it's going to be. We don't know if it's going to be like Josh Brolin or Michael Fassbender, or we don't know who's going to be cast in this movie. So it was 5 pieces of tape in somebody's hand.
That's what I was
It was
say.
crazy.
I feel like a lot of the movie revolves around the women, so it's pretty fun. And for this genre, the film noir genre, you usually see pretty much every story revolving around guys, and so it's a kind of new modern take on noir.
And then you in particular, you've been getting a lot of credit from your castmates, especially the directors. They were saying you took the role differently this time. You came to set mad and you just stayed in character.
Well, Nancy, it was an intense role this time, and she was in a completely different headspace. I mean, as you can see in the poster, she cuts all her hair off and she cuts her face. So she's in it to win it, and she's a warrior. So you have to see what it took to get her there, and that's really what this movie does.
This time around, the women are kicking butt and they're kicking your butt.
That's good. I like that. Turn it around. Let the women win. They win anyway in the end, so why not just show it as it is?
Yeah.
As it is,
You
yeah.
get to work with the dame to kill for in the
Yeah,
film.
she's so wonderful in the film. I'm amazed. I'd never met her before, but I'd always been a fan, And to be able to get this, it's so weird. It's so weird to do these kinds of movies, and I'm not used to it. So to be able to do it with her was really comfortable and fun, and we had a good time. She was nervous. I think she was more nervous than me. Ask her.
Well, of course she was more nervous than you. Did you see the
Not
scene?
Of course. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. I didn't have to be Nikki. I did have to be a little bit.
You had your
I
clothes
was
on.
surprised. I always forget, and then I see the movie and I go, oh, that's right. I got the spandex on, but you don't see that. I know that, but you don't see that. Spandex is worse than being naked.
I mean, you're nervous in general as an actor when you have to do scenes and you're afraid of not measuring up. Here, indeed, I had some scenes where I had to be nude, so you can't be too happy in the morning going, oh my God, I'm going to take my clothes off. But it is kind of justified, I think, in this film. It's not gratuitous, and it's part of the character. Nudity, it's a weapon for her, and I was surrounded by kind people, so everything went well. Yeah.
So you got to join the Sin City family for the sequel, and when you joined it, you are the dame to kill for in this film. How awesome was it playing this character?
She's great because she's so full on and extreme. She's completely free and corrupt, and she doesn't care if she hurts people. I mean, she's just like pure evil. And it's kind of it's quite bonkers and fun to play.
Yeah, I was saying the best part about this sequel is this time around, as opposed to the first one, the women get to kick some serious butt, and you're doing a lot of it.
Yeah, I mean, women are so ballsy in this, and it's fun. We don't have that many often. Strong women, and they don't apologize for what they do.
These characters that they put on screen, all of them are people that you're just sort of like, kind of can't help yourself and just be like, well, I guess I would wear that if I lived in Sin City.
Women are leading the storyline in this film. It's just amazing. Yeah. And then I got to talk to you about A Dame to Kill For, which is like the big premise of the sequel. What do you think is the perfect dame?
Perfect dame? I don't know. Confidence is all the way up there, and I think that's the thing Ava Green brings to this so beautifully. And everybody a part of this. You're looking at Jessica, who, was so naive and vulnerable in the first one, and then turns into this, alcoholic, depressed, and then vengeful woman. And, she's had 2 babies and she's up there dancing like that. I'm like, you get it, girl. Like, it's really nice to see all of us. I know when we get up there, and I've done so much stuff with women's rights and things, and they're like going, how can you be a part of a film like this? And I'm like, you don't even understand the camaraderie that happens between women when you're on this set. Like, all the women are wearing their own stuff. They're all checking each other out. Like, we were all dressed up for each other. It was all like, work it, strut, like, it was so much fun.
The girls, ooh. Did I see Rosario over there? That girl, Jamie King, kicking ass.
Jessica all grown up this time?
She might have been all grown up last time, but now she is really grown up this time, and they just turned up the stakes. What you have to do if you want to, get people to come back and see a new story about a story that you already like. So that's cool.